Did you know that a single square foot of space can produce enough fresh vegetables to save you hundreds of dollars on groceries every year? Most people think you need a massive backyard or expensive equipment to grow your own food, but that's completely wrong. In fact, some of the most productive vegetable gardens I've ever seen fit inside tiny apartments, closets, and even bathroom corners. Quick note: if you love learning how to grow food anywhere, make sure you're subscribed to the GrowFYI channel so you never miss these deep dive tutorials. I'm about to show you exactly how to transform any small space into a thriving vegetable paradise, even if you've never grown anything in your life. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to start harvesting fresh produce from spaces as small as a windowsill, and I guarantee you'll be shocked at how much food you can actually grow indoors. But first, let me destroy the biggest myth that's probably stopping you right now. You absolutely do not need soil, sunshine, or even a green thumb to make this work. The methods I'm sharing today work in basements, studios, dorm rooms, and anywhere else you can imagine. Some of my students are growing enough lettuce, herbs, and tomatoes in spaces smaller than a closet to feed their entire family. The secret isn't what you might think. It's not about buying expensive hydroponic systems or converting your entire living room into a greenhouse. The real game changer is understanding which vegetables actually thrive in confined spaces and how to maximize every single inch you have available. Let's start with the foundation that changes everything. The first principle of small space growing is vertical thinking. Instead of spreading out, you need to stack up. Your walls, corners, and even ceiling space can become productive growing areas with the right approach. Here's what blew my mind when I first discovered this. A standard apartment windowsill that's maybe 6 feet long can easily support 12 to 15 herb plants that would cost you over $300 to buy fresh from the grocery store throughout the year. But that same windowsill can support 50 or more plants if you think vertically and use tiered shelving systems. The vegetables that work best in small spaces are going to surprise you. Forget what you think you know about gardening. Leafy greens like lettuce, spinach, kale, and arugula are absolute powerhouses in confined spaces. They grow quickly, don't need deep root systems, and you can harvest them multiple times from the same plant. But here's where it gets really exciting. Cherry tomatoes, peppers, and even small varieties of eggplant can produce incredible yields in containers that fit on a desk. I've seen people grow enough cherry tomatoes in a single 5-gallon container to make fresh salads every day for months. The key is choosing the right varieties. You want dwarf or compact cultivars specifically bred for container growing. Regular tomato varieties will overwhelm your space, but determinate cherry varieties like Tiny Tim or Red Robin will stay small while producing hundreds of fruits. Inside the Learning Hub, we have full plant lists and recommended micro varieties for tiny spaces if you want to know exactly what to buy. Now let's talk about the growing medium that makes all of this possible without traditional soil. Soilless growing mixes are your best friend in small spaces. These lightweight, sterile mediums drain perfectly and won't attract pests or create mess in your living space. You can make your own mix using equal parts peat moss, vermiculite, and perlite. This combination holds moisture while providing excellent drainage and aeration. Add a small amount of slow-release fertilizer, and you have everything your plants need to thrive. But if you want to take this to the next level, hydroponic growing will absolutely blow your mind. This isn't as complicated or expensive as you might think. Simple, deep water culture systems can be built for under $30 and will outproduce soil growing by 2 to 3 times in the same space. Here's how basic hydroponics works in small spaces. You suspend plant roots in nutrient-rich water instead of soil. The plants get direct access to everything they need, so they grow faster and produce more. A simple container with an air pump, growing medium like expanded clay pebbles, and liquid nutrients is all you need to get started. The lighting situation is probably your biggest concern, and rightfully so. Natural sunlight is ideal, But most indoor spaces don't get enough direct light for serious vegetable production. This is where LED grow lights become absolutely essential. Modern LED grow lights have revolutionized indoor growing. They use minimal electricity, produce very little heat, and can be positioned exactly where your plants need them. A basic LED panel that covers 4 square feet costs less than $50 and uses about the same electricity as a standard light bulb. And if you're new to lighting, check out the GrowFYI Learning Hub's lighting module. It's the most complete beginner-friendly lighting guide you'll find. The light spectrum matters more than brightness. Vegetables need both blue light for leafy growth and red light for flowering and fruiting. Full-spectrum LED lights provide both, and you can adjust the height as your plants grow. Here's a lighting schedule that works perfectly for most vegetables. Leafy greens need 12 to 14 hours of light daily, while fruiting plants like tomatoes and peppers need 14 to 16 hours. You can use a simple outlet timer to automate this completely. Container selection is where many people make expensive mistakes. You don't need fancy pots or planters. Any container that holds water and allows drainage can work. 5-gallon buckets, storage bins, even repurposed food containers can become perfect growing vessels. The key is matching container size to plant needs. Leafy greens can thrive in containers as shallow as 4 inches, while tomatoes need at least 5 gallons of growing space. Herbs like basil and cilantro are happy in anything larger than a yogurt container. Drainage is absolutely critical. Every container needs holes in the bottom to prevent waterlogging. Use a drill or heated nail to create several quarter-inch holes, then place a layer of gravel or broken pottery in the bottom before adding your growing medium. Watering in small spaces requires a different approach than outdoor gardening. Overwatering kills more indoor plants than any other factor. The key is checking soil moisture regularly and watering deeply but less frequently. Your finger is the best moisture meter. Stick it 2 inches into the growing medium. If it feels dry, it's time to water. If it's still moist, wait another day or 2. This prevents root rot while ensuring your plants get adequate moisture. Self-watering systems can automate this process completely. Simple wicking systems using cotton rope or capillary mats deliver consistent moisture without the risk of overwatering. You can build these for just a few dollars using plastic bottles and cotton string. Fertilizing in small spaces is straightforward but essential. Container plants have limited access to nutrients, so regular feeding is crucial. Liquid fertilizers work best because they're immediately available to plant roots. For leafy greens, use a balanced fertilizer with equal nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium ratios. Fruiting plants like tomatoes need higher phosphorus during flowering. Fish emulsion and seaweed extracts provide excellent organic options that won't burn delicate roots. Feed your plants every 2 weeks during active growth, but reduce frequency during winter when growth slows. Always dilute liquid fertilizers to half strength to prevent nutrient burn in the confined root space. Pest management indoors is actually much easier than outdoor gardening. You won't deal with most common garden pests, but you might encounter aphids, spider mites, or fungus gnats. The key is early detection and organic solutions. Sticky yellow traps catch flying insects before they become problems. Insecticidal soap spray handles most soft-bodied pests safely. Neem oil works as both a pesticide and fungicide for more serious issues. Prevention is always better than treatment. Proper air circulation, avoiding overwatering, and keeping growing areas clean eliminate most pest problems before they start. Here's your action plan to get started this week. Choose one small area in your home that gets some natural light or where you can add LED lighting. Start with easy crops like lettuce, herbs, or microgreens that grow quickly and build your confidence. Get basic supplies including containers, soilless growing mix, seeds, and a simple fertilizer. You can start growing fresh food for under $50 total investment. Begin with just a few plants and expand as you gain experience and see results. The transformation happens faster than you expect. Most leafy greens are ready to harvest in just 3 to 4 weeks from seed. Herbs provide continuous harvests once established. Even tomatoes and peppers start producing within 8 to 10 weeks. Track your progress and costs. You'll be amazed at how quickly your investment pays for itself in fresh, organic produce. Most people save their initial investment within the first 2 months and continue saving hundreds of dollars annually. Your small space vegetable garden is about to change how you think about fresh food. You'll never again depend entirely on grocery store produce that's been shipped thousands of miles and lost most of its nutritional value. Start today with whatever space you have available. Your future self will thank you every time you harvest fresh, flavorful vegetables from your own indoor garden.
The best time to plant was yesterday, but the second best time is right now. And before you go, hit subscribe for more GrowFYI tutorials every week. And if you're serious about leveling up, join us inside the GrowFYI Learning Hub for the full, in-depth growing courses.